Picture this, a young Earth, a planet in chaos, its surface scorched by fire and pounded by meteors. There were no continents, no oceans, no life, just a molten sphere of rock. Yet, hidden within this chaos was the blueprint for the world as we know it, a story that would take billions of years to unfold. The birth of continents. Act 1. Earth's violent beginnings. 4.5 billion years ago, Earth was a fiery wasteland. Over time, the surface began to cool, forming a fragile crust. Water, carried by comets, condensed into vast oceans. Beneath the surface, tectonic forces churned, creating the foundations for continents yet to come. At first, these proto-continents were small islands of rock, constantly torn apart by volcanic eruptions and shifting plates. But over millions of years, these fragments collided, merged, and grew, giving rise to Earth's first supercontinent. Act 2. The first supercontinents. The story of continents begins with Rodinia, a colossal landmass that formed about 1.1 billion years ago. It was a time of stillness for the land but upheaval beneath, as tectonic forces prepared for their next act. But Rodinia's unity wouldn't last. Around 750 million years ago, the forces within Earth tore it apart. Landmasses drifted away, carried by tectonic plates, paving the way for the next chapter of Earth's story, the creation of Pangaea. Pangaea, the supercontinent we know best, came together about 335 million years ago. Its size was staggering, a single landmass surrounded by the vast superocean Panthalassa. But just as Rodinia had broken apart, so too would Pangaea. Act 3. The Great Splintering. About 175 million years ago, Pangaea began to split. First, it broke into two, Laurasia in the north and Gondwana in the south. These landmasses would go on to create the continents we recognize today. From Gondwana came Africa, a land rich with life and history, South America, home to the Amazon and Andes, and Antarctica, now frozen but once lush and green. Australia drifted far to the south, isolating its unique flora and fauna. Meanwhile, Laurasia gave birth to North America, a vast and diverse landscape, and Eurasia, the largest continent, connecting cultures and civilizations for millennia. But the movements weren't over yet. Act 4. India's collision and the final puzzle. Perhaps the most dramatic movement came from India. Detached from Gondwana, it traveled northward at a remarkable speed, colliding with Asia. This collision gave rise to the Himalayas, the tallest mountain range on Earth, a symbol of the relentless power of tectonic forces. Over millions of years, the continents settled into the positions we see today, each shaped by their own journey. Africa cradles the Rift Valley, where humanity was born. Australia thrives in isolation. Europe and Asia stretch across cultures and climates. South America is a land of extremes, and Antarctica remains a frozen archive of Earth's past. Act 5. The continents in motion. But the continents aren't still. They drift, inch by inch, carried by the tectonic plates beneath them. In 250 million years, they may reunite into another supercontinent, a new chapter in Earth's endless evolution. This isn't just a story of rocks and land. It's a story of time, of change, and of a planet that never stops transforming. Conclusion. The legacy of continents. The continents are more than landmasses. They are the stages upon which the drama of life has played out. They've shaped the climate, the oceans, and even the evolution of humanity. Their movements remind us that nothing on Earth is permanent. Everything is in motion, everything is connected.